Come on in this house.
Welcome back to the Navy Black Podcast. This is Big with a Boss, aka the Money Quarterback. Niggas with no money act like money isn't everything. Episode 38. Can't tell, Devin? Yeah. Come on,
My
stop.
preparation gonna put me in a position where I ain't stuck. So when you mention my name, don't associate it with luck. I'm from South Carolina, man. What's up, Big?
What it do, everybody? Zoom edition. Make boss moves or get bossed around. And I'm making boss moves around this way. We making plays around this way. Let's make some plays. Quarterback always making play. You did. But hey, what y'all been up to this weekend?
I ain't do shit this weekend, man. I've been in the house. Went to work Saturday. Was off today, but I ain't do shit. Just been cleaning up. Just been trying to figure out what I'm gonna put my foot on this week. You know, every week we gotta have something new to put our foot on, our hands on. Either that or take whatever it is that we doing to the next level. I just been preparing today, man. That's it.
Damn right. Like I said, I tweeted this morning off the Navy Black page, like something about some Sunday. I can't even really remember no more. But like I got up like 5 o'clock this morning, ready to get to work. But I made myself go back to sleep because I didn't want to be tired while football came on today. So I put some ASMR in my ear, whatever. Went back to sleep about 7. But I've been up ever since then. I took like a little 48-minute class with my boy Mark Monroe to learn some new stuff about the stock market or whatever. And like but this weekend went to a plantation though. Like I think it's called Boone Hall. It's a different plantation than the plantation I went to about a month ago. And this one, like, it was just as nice as the other one. It's like, I mean, you say nice in a way of like, cause like you gotta think about the people that own the plantations or the wealthy people in these days, If you own slaves, you had money. You just wasn't an average Joe owning a slave. You ain't have enough money to own it. Like, what you gonna put in the work? You ain't got a job, So think about the people that own slaves. Like I went to I was reading in one of these, like, cause they had slave cabins or whatever. You gonna start the slave cabins at this place? They had like mementos, memos or whatever. Like you can read letters and stuff. And one of them was a woman. One of the women that she owned a plantation at some point in time. She was a Boone or whatever. She had like 237 slaves, and like on her
237.
230, they had all their names on the paper and all that stuff. And it was like on her will or whatever, she was letting one of the slaves free. Whenever she died in her will, she would let him free. I guess
how old was that slave though when they got free though? That's what I want to know.
And what the thing that made me kind of mad in this situation,
55.
Thing that made me mad in the situation, you know what I'm saying? Because there was like she lived like 80 something or whatever. That was extraordinary, like living that long back then, because like you could tell she had the best health care for that time, ate the best food, and it had the best life or whatever. You gotta think about, all right, people are out here lucky, like people that no matter what time of life this was, like a lot of people that get to live. Think about it, she lucky as hell to be able to live that rich life her whole life. That's so lucky, right?
I mean, slavery sucks, but to be on the other side of slavery, it gotta be great as fuck, right?
That's why they didn't want to let it go, man. That's why they wanted to keep it, man. They felt like they felt like it was the right thing to do, because shit, I'm rich out here, man. Like, I mean, I got a couple niggas working for me, but hey, it ain't hurting me.
Hey, it's doing, like, right now, you'll hire a personal assistant to do a lot of things for you. You'll hire a lot of people to do everything for you. I saw a dude on the internet saying he want to hire somebody to live with him so they can clean, cook, and just do everything for him, so he can just focus on doing what he want to do.
And that makes
I would love that lifestyle.
Too.
I would love that lifestyle.
That was because why I would love that lifestyle, because that would make him know his money the most productive, because he not having to worry about the mundane things of the day. Like you didn't have cleaning, cleaning, and then also you didn't have nobody to cook your food, but they had some good food to cook, but you didn't have to cook it. I would eat nothing but good food, but like, I mean, sometimes I don't have time to get some good food. I just want to stop by the fast food joint, give me something real fast, eat it, and keep it moving, because I don't have the time.
Keep it moving. Because time's so precious.
So precious.
So the
I
dude
don't feel like men should wash dishes, dog. Time is precious. Men should wash their dishes.
So the dude that was saying that he wanted to hire somebody to stay with him to cook and clean, he a millionaire or something?
It was the dude Chris Johnson on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
he's a millionaire.
He want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, if you got the money to do it, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, for real.
If you go out and you hustling all day, when you come home, the last thing you want to do is cook and clean, man.
Exactly, that's the truth though. But like I said, I ain't got no problem with washing dishes. I kind of like washing dishes. Why? It's like kind of calming. I don't know.
It's calming.
Think about, I don't even like use the dishwasher a lot. I just be washing them. I don't know why, but I'm gonna start using the dishwasher probably most of the time now, just because it is wasting time.
I ain't never felt calm washing dishes. Never. Not one time I was like, yeah, feel like I'm meditating, washing dishes. Nah, it's a chore.
I wash dishes though. I wash them. I ain't gonna say they make me calm though, but I do have music blasting through the house though while I'm doing it. I can't just wash dishes in the quiet. Like I'm gonna turn on some R&B and have that shit as loud as I could take it while I'm washing dishes though. I ain't just about to be standing there quiet washing no damn dishes.
No, see that
I
what I'm
think
saying.
I wash dishes though. Never. But
But nah, see, but when I watch it, I listen to podcasts or whatever. I'm listening. Like I say, I have me a phone stand or whatever. So I have my phone like a TV standing up right in front of me, and whatever I'm doing, you know, people got the same one, like a selfie stick or whatever. And I just watch it, and like I'm listening to it while I'm doing whatever I'm doing, like cleaning up or whatever. It's like, cause like just like you get at work or whatever, it's like it's so tight doing some work, getting something done, and listening to something. It's like, it makes you focus better, in my opinion.
that's one thing I like to tell people. I get 50 hours a week to listen to information. So it's going to be hard for you to know more than me about certain topics because I listen to it too much. You can't get more information than me. You don't have enough time in the day because if you got to work 40 hours a week and you're not listening to the information I'm listening to, how you going to know more about it than me? You feel me? You can't. That's why it's hard to listen to a lot of people talk about stuff towards me because you don't know more than me. I just have time to listen to more stuff.
Yeah.
Then like listen to YouTube. It's learning.
That and it's hard to listen to people talk like you say you do it while you at work or whatnot. Like I've probably been listening to podcasts since maybe 2015 or so. Ever since I started listening to them, it's like if you come up to me just talking about anything, I ain't really trying to hear it because what I'm listening to in my ear it's just more important than what you got to say.
Way better.
Way more interesting.
Yeah.
And I was like I say, I watched like this morning or whatever. I got up and watched the YouTube show of this guy talking about the stock market or whatever. Like that's like he was my teacher this morning. I watched his class. I was in his class 40 minutes. I learned some things. Like a lot of people don't look at like YouTube that way. They look at YouTube. They go to YouTube and watch 28 straight videos or like music videos, wasting their time, not learning anything instead of going to find some kind of subject or topic,
some information
that they can learn something from. Like this dude came on his show, praising him, talking about all the information he giving him or whatever, saying like how like he can look at his future and say like his future bright. Like he know he maybe can change his family's last name and the wealth they can acquire because of what he getting taught and what he learning.
Tom Brady just threw a pick six.
Sure did.
God damn.
Go ahead,
and my streaming is so behind, so I ain't even saw the pick six or whatever, man. That was saying streaming. That's the only thing bad about streaming, that you be a little bit behind the people that's connected to cable. But yeah, man, it's like I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about Mark Monroe, where the dude was talking about
the dude that can help him get wealth.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel the same way because like I have stories to tell out the money I have made in the stock market, and that's one thing I did want to remember just to bring it up now. Because a lot of people always asking me like, okay, you made that money or whatever, how much you had to put up? I put up, like, I literally was making money for 2 weeks straight, like thousands of dollars a day. So it's not a amount of money I can tell you I made off just them trades because I made so much money throughout the whole time. But one thing I do know, what I paid for those contracts or whatever in all was $62.94. And like I said, I made $34,000 on just a Tuesday, and I made $2,000 before that. So. Like I say, that just think about that's how much money I made off of it. Like I say, you know.
And the only reason I don't like that question is because people feel like you just making money. Like it ain't nothing in this world that you just gonna make money off of that you ain't got to put money into yourself.
That's the truth.
So when you ask me how much money I had to put up, like I'm gonna tell you how much I had to put up because it ain't nothing out here that you think you just finna walk into and just gonna be making money off of it. Dog. Like
besides winning that one Powerball ticket, that's why I don't even play the lottery because I would really use them dollars that I use for the Powerball for investing into the stock market. I got a way bigger chance of making some money.
Right.
Investing into the lottery.
People want to know, well, shit, yeah, I understand you made this amount, but you had to put up this much. It's like, okay, if you start a business, you're going to have to come out of pocket before you start making money back.
Ain't it?
Like, that's how investing go, dog. You ain't just finna walk in the door and $10,000 fall in your pocket. Ain't no. That's why most businesses fail in the first, 5 years or something?
Exactly.
Yes.
You get your money on the back end, man, but you're going to have to pay first.
Everybody want that clearinghouse check, man. Somebody knock on your front door like, we got $10,000. Like, nah. That's why I say TV and movies really mess up your life in reality because life don't always end up good. You got to make your life good. If you don't try to make your life good,
It's not gonna
end
be
off
good. And one thing about like people like I cannot want the better for you more than you want better for you. You know, I can't want you to succeed more than you want yourself to succeed. Cause hey, I still gotta want myself to succeed more than I want anything else to succeed. Also, you know, so like it's like people want you to keep carrying them and shit. Like, no, man, you gotta get up and make moves to want yourself to succeed, and then get on the team with people that also trying to succeed and continue to succeed.
Exactly, you gotta build a team. Me and Mally was talking about a car washing business, like a mobile car washing business earlier this week. And Mama told me today they had somebody come out and clean their cars with a mobile car washing business. Like, it's crazy because like how the energy of the world work. You hear about something from somebody, which I have heard about this, but that would be a great business for somebody to get into that just tired of working like us. Like, to have your own, like we was talking about with Jerns, he want the landscaping business. Like, I was seriously, like, if he was serious, I go in with that and like just try to make things happen. Everybody gonna come in together, like do it and like really do it, because that's a sustainable business, because it's a need business. People need their grass cut. We need our grass cut. That's what I'm saying. I would rather pay somebody to do it because I get my time back.
Yeah,
once you get your time back, you can focus your time into doing better things with your time to make more money.
On that good Monday morning or the Sunday morning, instead of having to get up, like going to sleep around like 12, 1, instead of having to get up around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, try to get the grass cut before it get too hot, or just get the grass cut so early so you can get some, so you get other things accomplished that day, you can pay somebody to do that or whatever.
Yep, we had to take a break. Something was going on. But y'all, it's football season, football back. They never said it was going to come, but it came. COVID-19 can't hold nothing back, can't hold us back. Football season here, man.
COVID can't hold us back. They took our tickets. We made money off buying some Pittsburgh Steelers Dallas Cowboy ticket, and we still going to the game.
Matter of fact, talking about that, let's tell that story. So back in by April, May, the tickets came out for the NFL season. We was like, it's COVID, but hey, maybe we can go to the game. And so we bought the tickets. Then like a couple months ago, maybe like last month, they canceled the ticket, but they wouldn't let us take our money back, but they gave us 120%. So they gave us more money than what we gave them. And so the other day, Whitney was like, they said they reselling the tickets. So like first come, first serve, because everybody ain't gonna be able to come in because they're not gonna have it at capacity or whatever. And so I got on the site, bought the ticket. Me and Bit got the plane ticket, everything. So we set to go, man. November 8th in Dallas, man.
Everything paid.
It's really like top bucket list things we want to do, because with us being him being a Steelers fan, I'm a Cowboy fan. We would love to be in Dallas for a Cowboy-Pittsburgh game, just like we would love to be in Pittsburgh for a Dallas-Pittsburgh game. You know, that'd be in 4 years. We'll do that next time.
I'm going to Pittsburgh next year, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going. As soon as the tickets drop, I'm going. Because I've been wanting to go for like the last 2 years.
I always want to see the Pittsburgh-Dallas game in Dallas and Pittsburgh, because that's amazing. Our whole family like Pittsburgh-Dallas fans. What game you going to see them play, though?
I don't know yet. I'm going to have to look it up. But I've been wanting to go for like the last 2 years, and for some reason, I just kept sleeping on it. So next year, next season, I'm in there, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it's all about, man. Because like I say, I seen Little Ball was talking about this. Y'all still there?
Yeah. Yeah, we here.
See, my screen had messed up real fast. It had to maybe leave the meeting or whatever because it was download or something. But I'm back on that. I'm back on that. You know, we working hard over here. Got everything going with the screen. But anyway, like just going back, I know my screen changed, but going back to the game or whatever, like it's just so nice to know that you can like literally see a vision and like accomplish that thing and then see it through. Like we never, I lost faith on going to the game, but like I said, we still put our money out there. Like we was like, hey, we're gonna try it. Like at the end of the day, like we already got our tickets booked and all that stuff, and we ready to go be at the game in November, like doing something that a lot of people would love to be doing. Like I said, we took action. We made it happen. Instead of like saying why it didn't happen, we just find a way to make it happen.
Plus, man, life too short, man. Life too short, man. If you want to do it, if you can find a way to make yourself able to do it, then you might as well just go ahead and do it. Like I want to go see Pittsburgh play, and I want to go see the Celtics play. I done seen the Celtics play the Hawks, last year, 2 years ago, but it ain't nothing like actually going to Boston and actually seeing that shit in TD Garden, though.
Exactly.
I want to go to a Lakers game in LA. You want to go to, like you said, a Boston game in Boston.
Yeah.
Like when Sean went to Green Bay and went to a game in Green Bay, I want to be a real deal fan. You feel me? That's a real fan.
And he had with your game in Washington D.C. So it's like you just going to see your team in another city. They didn't even know the city you live in. That's kind of thing I
Right.
want to do, man. Like
Exactly.
the Steelers my favorite team. Like I say, I don't want to just go see them when they come play the Carolina Panthers or Jacksonville Jaguars. I want to see them play against team I want to see them play against. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to
The
see two good
Cowboys,
teams. I don't like the Carolina
Ravens.
Panthers or the Falcons or the Jacksonville
Yeah.
Jaguars. Like I don't
Like,
want to ride to see them teams. I want to see them play against the Dallas Cowboys. I want to
yeah.
see Pittsburgh play against when Tom Brady was
Ravens.
in New England. Yeah, the Ravens now. I want
Yeah.
to see them games, you know?
Like
And we gotta watch
I
these
want-
whack games because we always got whack teams around us. Like we in South Carolina. But now
Look
Black
at TV.
ass teams, dog.
whack teams, dog. Carolina Panthers whack. The Charlotte Hornets whack.
Atlanta
know
Falcons
baseball team.
whack.
Yeah. All
Like,
whack,
ain't no
whack,
you know what I'm
whack.
saying? And that's why all our favorite teams are different teams from way far away where we were from. Like we'll never even
Yeah.
been in these towns, need our favorite teams because like they represent who we are. These South Carolina, these North Carolina teams don't represent us. Just
Yeah.
like I say, because we not from North Carolina. Charlotte is in North Carolina. If you're from South Carolina, it's not a part of you because it's North Carolina. They try to say it's the Carolina
Carolina.
Panthers.
Nah.
We all know this in Charlotte. Charlotte
Hell
is
no.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like people don't even think about South Carolina. People don't when they say Carolina. A lot of people, more people think about North Carolina when they say Carolina than South Carolina. But we
Most
just from South
definitely.
Carolina, so when we say Carolina, we think about South Carolina. But we the small percentage of people that think about South Carolina when you hear Carolina.
Man, you know how much money Columbia would make if they threw an NFL team out there or NBA team out there, dog?
I think it could make money.
It'll be money everywhere.
I believe that, man, because like it's
Because
like, we
you
want that.
gotta build a stadium or a court out there, and you know that's gonna bring all the other attractions, all the food. Niggas who do Uber, well, I don't know if Uber's still moving, but people that used to do Uber, that's more money. Food, that's more money. Liquor stores, clubs. If you put like everything around that one little central location, man, you can make so much money in Columbia that it'll be like you'll never see it coming. Like when they had March Madness here, what, last year or something like that?
Yup.
lit.
Man, you know how much money came through
But-
here, man?
Zion over here too though.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing about having a professional football team or professional basketball team in the state, that's just gonna boom. Like think about being down
Boom.
here in Charleston or up there in Greenville. Like that could be cities that could hold a professional team.
I
Money
feel like
everywhere.
Columbia. Can Charleston hold a professional team?
Yes.
They probably could. Yeah, it's money out there.
I know it's money out there.
Space. He's talking about space, but I think
Yeah.
it's probably a great location because like people can fly into the airport straight off the water or whatever.
Yeah.
So like it's pretty
Straight out the
pretty
water.
good. Yeah, fresh out the water. We in Atlantic and we ain't talking Pacific to be Pacific. but yeah, man. But so like, man, football. What else, y'all, man? I'm so ready to see the Steelers play tomorrow. But like, I guess
Yeah,
tonight,
like we said, we had to do the podcast earlier because like we always we gotta get out of our job so we have time freedom because he gotta work tomorrow night. So we can't do the podcast tomorrow after the game go off tonight. So we gonna miss talking about the Cowboys and the Pittsburgh game this week on the podcast. That's why we're gonna record mostly on Mondays so we can at least get the Sunday game on the podcast.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna be dropping the podcast probably on Wednesdays, probably most of the when football season come around, most of the time because like, man, we got like I say, I want to be able to talk about all the football games currently. That's why we're trying to push it back or whatever. But like, how this week went, like I say, my job, but soon enough, man, we keep working as hard as we've been working. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I be working so hard, but I don't think it's enough because the way I see my life continuously going, I have to put more work in because I'm seeing results. So I'm seeing a system I'm putting down that's kind of working. So I just need to work harder with that system, and I maybe it can work a little bit more because like I was telling you when we did shut off, like I made it the money I made in the stock market or whatever. It's like I have a story to tell. A lot of people they make money. I'm sure it's people out here that's living life off the stock market right now. Like I'm talking about like day trading or whatever. They had never made $34,000 in a day still.
Yeah.
So
For real.
so it's like I haven't done that multiple times. Like how this week in the stock market, I lost $300 this week, but like the week before that, like I say, I didn't lose no money, but I did lose money in my opinion, because I made like 40 something, but I lost.
You saw your highest, you saw your ceiling where you was at, but you ain't at your ceiling anymore. So you still got to back to that grind now, because like you said, you feel like that's your floor now.
Yeah, that's my floor. Like I said, I need to see the fives again. And when I say the fives, like the 50s, But I know like man, we have these conversations. I sometimes have to sit back and think about like what I be saying because like once you see something, you like I say, we the type of people that we don't think a lot is a lot. Like you say, because I know what a lot. I know what a lot is, and a lot ain't what I see. Because like Jeff Bezos, like these people got a lot, and not even people out here, like people that's like not even the top 10 in the richest in the world. Maybe
Man,
like
even if somebody got, let's say somebody got $5 million liquid, That's a lot.
That's a
dog.
lot.
That's a lot.
That's a
You
lot.
ain't gotta be Jeff Bezos. If you got 5 million liquid,
If you got $1 million liquid, no
that's
debt,
a lot.
that's a
dog.
lot.
That's a lot.
500K, you can live.
He said this on 85 side. He like, hey, you got 10 bands liquid, you out here
You
good.
up? Yeah, he said you up.
You up.
You up.
You up.
You really is, because a lot of
You
people
up.
ain't got 10 bands.
No,
Think about it.
no.
You say you make
I sleep-
50K a year, and you got 500 liquid with no debt. You can live 10 years not working because you've been living off 50 going to work.
Exactly.
Now
So
you
got
can do
time to
the
put
work
some
when you
other
want
stuff
to.
into.
You can do them little
Exactly.
bullshit jobs. Like, I mean, you got to think about your future also, but if you're just living for the day, you can do them little bullshit seasonal job for a couple months, make a little quick money, whatever, and just take the rest of the time off and just live modest. If you got 500K liquid, you just
But
live
it ain't
modest
about-
and
It
live
ain't
free.
about living. It ain't about living modestly. It's about giving yourself more time to invest in yourself instead of giving all your time to invest into that
I'm just
job.
saying, if you ain't
Yeah,
even want to
it's-
do nothing else like that, you just want to just chill for some years.
Yeah,
in my
it's the freedom.
I don't even
it's
understand
freedom.
why somebody would want to. Well, why would somebody want to quit a job to not do anything? You know, like something has to be done in your life.
Because you
Like,
tired of that place. Sometimes, like you at a job, you like, I just don't want to be here no more.
but you gotta have a little bit of leverage of money, a little bit now.
That's what I'm saying. If you had 500K liquid, that's what I'm saying. You got
Oh.
500K liquid, you got leverage.
yeah,
You can,
See,
yeah,
I
you
thought-
can make
500K.
something happen with that.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, I thought you was going from a perspective of somebody just getting mad with a job and saying, "I'm just quitting my job."
No, hell no.
People
Everybody
do
get
that
mad at their
shit,
job.
though.
Yeah,
That's
people
what
do
I'm
that.
saying. People do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise that. I mean, you need money coming in. Quit your job when you know you got other money coming in, or you got the hustle to go get the money. But
Yeah.
you know you got the hustle to go get the money if you already making the money while you're working, you know?
Yep.
And that's when you quit your job. Like if I find a way that I can make consistently $1,000 a week, I'm out my job, man. Fuck it. I know I can build that system. $1,000 a week, I can build it to 2, then the 4,
Yeah.
5, then maybe
Yeah.
the 10. Like if I can do that with a business, that's why I'm so into growing a business, because you
I'm
can
tired of
scale a business.
You know, because I'm tired of seeing these checks off Gumroad on Twitter, $62,000, $92,000 a week. Huh?
I ain't
And
never
be-
made
and
that in a
people-
year.
and-
My life.
And in my life, I ain't made that in never in not. I ain't got close to making that.
92,000.
I ain't got close to making that the last. Well, I made 92,000 last 2 years, but before that, you could have took me about 5 years to make $80,000. You know, so like these people made
You
it a
broke
week or
ass.
whatever. I was really broke. I made it look good though. My bills was paid, but like on some real stuff though, man. Like so, like just people gotta understand, like it's so much stuff you can do out here, but you gotta put in the homework. Like I said, you gotta, like, and when I say homework, it's like go sit at home and learn something. Learn something that's gonna be beneficial to you in the long run. Don't just go sit at home and just look at something that ain't beneficial to you. Like I say, stop sleeping till 10:30 if you ain't got a good job that you got a good pay and it's something that you want to do. Like if you mad at your job, you hate your job, but you still sleeping till 10 o'clock and then going to work from 11 to 8 and then getting home and ain't doing nothing to your dreams. What are you doing at 19 years old? What are you doing at 25? You're not doing nothing. You're just gonna be depressed in your life.
Yeah, be mad when you get 55 and got to grind.
And see, the thing about Corona is, man, Corona set everybody up to where you had to sit at home a little more than what you was used to sitting at home. So you should have had plenty of time to do some homework on something. I mean, even if you ain't put your hands all the way on it, yeah, it's something that you got your mindset on. You just need to figure out how to allocate your time a little bit better. But like all the stuff that I used to do, man, I'm not leaving the house unless I really, really got to. Every now and then, let's say like once a month, maybe twice a month, I just get so tired of sitting in the house that I want to go somewhere. But once I get out there, I see why I stay home. If I go somewhere, let's say I go bowling or something like that and spend, let's say $60 between the games and drinking a little bit, even though I don't drink no more. When I get back home, I'm gonna be like, bro, you know that's $60 that you just did nothing with. Like,
Exactly.
$60 ain't bringing you no money back. So I just be in the house, dog. I be in the house. I be looking at videos on how to do this and how to get better, man.
Like if people could see my setup right now, like I say, it's funny because like I don't learn how to like set a whole thing. I got ring light. I'm webcam out with my camera right now. I got a mic right up under here, but you can't even see the mic or whatever. It's just like I'm talking or whatever. Cause I don't learn how to set all this stuff up. And like you couldn't have told me 6 months ago I'll be doing this right now in this moment. You couldn't have told me I'd have been doing it and I'd have been knowing how to do all this stuff. I wouldn't have believed you. And that's what I'm saying. The hard work we've been putting in to learn all this stuff is like, it's paying off. And that's what I'm saying. You have to look at yourself in the mirror sometimes, like, see stuff you're doing, like, oh, this junk is paying off. Cause like, I'm literally learning all this stuff. And I literally can webcam. I can play the game on camera. I can do anything on a webcam right now cause I know how to do it. And a lot of people would love to do this, but they just don't know how to do it.
That's it. What they can figure out how to do it easily though. They ain't did the work.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I did
saying.
the work to teach y'all how to do this type of stuff. Y'all should be thanking me.
Okay. But hey, you the audio guy. You know
This
what I'm
little
saying?
setup crazy though. The mic, the ring light, the computer, the phantom power, the recorder over there. It's like, bro, how did you even get to this point? Like 3
You know what I'm
months ago,
saying?
you couldn't even told me that I was just gonna have like a mini office over here.
Like a mini
Exactly.
like little audio studio just
Yeah,
right set
like,
up in your house. You know,
How did
it's
you
so
get to this
easy.
point in life, dog?
That's what I'm saying. Like
It
one
really
thing that
is.
pissed me off, how easy it is once you do it. Why wasn't I doing this 10 years ago? Why didn't I know about this? I know because poverty was one reason, but I should have been making a way to have some content out because I always felt like I could put out content no matter who listened to it. I just want to put it out
Right.
so I can look back on it. Feel me? That's the most thing I love looking at us on YouTube. 10 years from now, we're gonna be able to look back at what we was talking about, what we was thinking
Look at
about.
us.
You feel me? Like, cause I know by that time I should be a millionaire. I should be the person to work that not
That's
be
what I'm
working
saying.
the job.
I was looking at one of our episodes or whatever, like enjoyed the journey or whatever. Like we literally like projecting our journey to everybody. Like I say, like you saw what I did like a couple weeks ago in the stock market, but you saw I look at the episode when you had made the $1,300 in on that day or whatever, you know, because like we been progressing or whatever. Like we thought that was the coolest thing ever when you made that $1,300.
Like
we
how the fuck you caught a play?
Yeah. Like you hate your son,
Hell
like
yeah.
you start a podcast. I'm going to say it, man. Like I literally made $1,300 in the stock market. Like come from where I'm from, we don't even know how to make that type of money. Like the
talking about me?
Yeah, you came on.
Oh
You.
yeah, I remember that.
And I'm just saying where we at now.
And like $1,300 wasn't none.
Like, to compare to what people like what I did like in the last couple of weeks or whatever, you know. And I'm just saying like how we progressing in life, like everything. Like I say, right now, like nine different trying to get a camera or whatever. I know I got to come out there able to get the camera real fast or whatever, but like you know, it's time because you see. I'm just saying like you see our two cameras and shit clear now.
Nah, you was talking. I wasn't really hearing what you were saying. That's why I made that face. You said
Yeah,
Devin turned to get a camera, and then your words just started like running together for a little second.
My bad. I said, cause like you know, it's your turn to get a camera because you see how you're looking how. That I'm saying. I'm just saying like how we progressing every week. Something different coming, and like we just learning this stuff. It's pretty cool from an outside perspective, looking at the things we doing because we working. And I say I appreciate everything that we doing because I feel like from an outside perspective, people looking at us and they see like we working hard and like they appreciate it and like we help set mindsets. And like I said, I feel like
that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
like trendsetters, trending with the mindsetters. Nah.
Then work.
Something
like I wanted to work. You feel me?
Big boy. I mean, Devin. Big boy also came and he said, we be letting his jokes go flat and stuff. He's like he be throwing a lot of jokes out, and we just go by and we said we ain't funny enough.
I'm really like a comedian though on the low. You feel me? Like I'm gonna do like open mic one night, like I said on episode 1.
You did say that though. You did say that.
I'm
gonna do open mic because I'm really a comedian on the low. I'm funny in a sense, you did. I got like real quirky jokes, you did. You know how
to
they
catch
do. Like,
I'm just saying, like
I wanted to say, I was looking at the games earlier today. I'm looking at Sam Darnold play. I'm looking at Mitch Trubisky play, and I'm like, if these dudes were black, they wouldn't even have a starting job right now.
Job been gone.
Jameis is better than these guys. And Jameis is a backup. They paid what's the white boy name from the Saints, number 7?
Damn, what's his name? I know his name, number 7. I know his name. Taylor something. What's his name? I'm looking up. Keep talking. I'm looking up.
Or whatever. He got $16 million to play. I mean, he do a lot of different things, but he'll never be a good starting quarterback in this league. He don't got the talent to be a starting quarterback. He an athlete. He a great athlete. I mean, a fire athlete. He a football player. I'm not gonna take nothing away from him. For his talent, he might be worth $16 million. But as a quarterback, I would never pay him $16 million.
His name is Taysom Hill, by the way.
Yeah, Taysom Hill. Like he's a fast dude, but he's not a quarterback. Jameis got to be a backup to Drew Brees. Mitch Trubisky got a job. Sam Darnold got a job. I mean, Josh Allen.
Baker Mayfield got a job. These people always.
What is Baker Mayfield doing right now, dog?
Is terrible.
Terrible. They're playing trash. I like the Baker.
But did you see how Lamar Jackson just was making it look so?
Lamar Jackson make the game look easy now.
He still look like the same Lamar, man.
I guarantee y'all will see this play. It probably like a 3-yard run or something.
I saw it. I was just about to say that. He killed 23. He made 23 look stupid.
He made him look bad.
Oh my God.
The announcer was just like, he just made the game look so slow. Like you can't tackle him.
You gonna watch that 3-yard run and how he like kind of still on 23. Then he like slowed
Stop.
down, juked him, then ran up and got 3-yard gain. Like,
And
oh,
what
my
about?
God. Oh, God.
He did
Man.
all that in 3 yards.
3 yard. Like, it was on
For
a
3
3-yard
yard.
game.
That's
But
crazy.
how he did it, like, it was like, whoa. Like,
He
Lamar
been like
Jackson
that,
next
man.
level.
Yeah, he been like that.
He got to win that Super Bowl. He got to get them playoff wins. He got to
He
beat
gonna get the Super
Mahomes.
Bowl.
He got to
gonna
beat
get the Super
Mahomes
Bowl.
because Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs, they looked dead in Thursday, right?
That's my quarterback.
That ain't your
quarterback.
damn quarterback.
That's my dog.
You're still a fan.
Big Ben, your
That's my
quarterback,
dog.
man.
No, that's my fantasy quarterback though, man. So I'm gonna test the fan. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
test
ain't
the
got no
Patrick
choice
Mahomes.
but to ride for him.
Yeah,
Gotta
you
be
got to
attached
ride
to
for
him,
him,
man.
man. My fantasy
like-
quarterback, hey, I got to like what he doing. He give me points.
Gotta like what he doing, but
Who
Patrick
your
Mahomes.
fantasy quarterback, big boy?
Kyler Murray. Hey, Kyler Murray, my boy this year, man. Let me see what you do, man.
But I'm
I
saying
guess.
back to the games today or whatever. I said
I
what
should have got
we
Russ
saw
Wilson,
with it.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah,
I don't know why I did it now, man.
From what I'm seeing right now, Russell Wilson, the Seahawks looked real good today. You
Real
never know
good.
this week one or whatever, so you can't say nothing too fast or whatever. Like, cause like watching Redskins, the Eagles, I still believe the Eagles better than the Redskins. But I just think
Yeah.
the Redskins are better than what they think, what other people think they are.
And I
I don't
started
think
the
Carson
Eagles
Wentz.
defense.
I don't think Carson Wentz is that good to me.
He's
Not no
not.
more. Not no more.
He done been injured a lot, and he
Yeah.
just had too many turnovers. He lost in the game today. He threw 2 interceptions, fumbled the ball countless many of times. And like he kept having turnovers. That's why they lost. They was up 17-0 at one point in time.
Yeah,
They lost 27-17. I'm like,
That's
the
horrible.
defense is dominating the Washington football team.
yeah.
DT got a couple catches. Shout out Duncher and Emmett. You know,
Shout
Baker
out.
along.
Bird.
2 for 21.
Let's go.
Hey,
Kyler Murray.
like I say he did. Like I say he had more chances, more opportunities. DT, give him the ball. Give him eight targets a game. Give him 14 targets a game. Like you see your boy, what's got just got to catch or whatever, Chris Godwin or whatever. But you know,
Well, you
see
so late.
I know I'm
Yeah,
so late in the game or whatever.
You
That's what I'm saying.
lagging big time.
This streaming, dog. That's what I'm saying. What streaming about? But anyway, back to it. What we were just talking about, the games or whatever. Like the black quarterback that's taking over NFL.
They said it was
Deshaun
10
Watson.
black quarterbacks starting today, the most ever.
I can believe it, but like the position is
It was.
getting taken
The
over.
undefeated
because, like,
tweeted it.
Yeah, because
I can believe it. Nigga, they tweeted it.
that's the truth, nigga. You guys, you can believe
I
it.
know.
It's a fact.
I know
It's
the
a fact,
fact.
though.
Yeah.
But like, but no, it's just so crazy to know like how the black quarterbacks are taking over because like now they are allowing people to be themselves. Like you need a quarterback that can be able to scramble. Because
Cam
like,
came
the more-
in fresh.
fresh
Legs,
dog.
dog.
No,
Fresh
fresh
legs.
Outfit. You saw the outfit.
Outfit.
before
Oh,
game?
the yellow suit.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I like that, man. You come in there
Stupid.
flashing. You look
You see-
good. You play good. You feel good. You did.
Get paid good.
But you know, once they start losing, they gonna start talking shit about them out.
Duh.
That's
They
what they
always
do.
talk shit about Cam.
That's
I
what
ain't no
they do.
Cam fan. I'm becoming more of a Cam fan again because he had lost me when like Cam was kneeling. I mean, Cat was kneeling and how Cam was acting. I was like, I
Yeah.
can't deal with no coon shit like that. Dog. I can't
Yeah.
fuck with nobody like that. You feel me?
Them
Like,
boys
he
be
kneeling
scared
for
to
a reason.
lose that money though, man. Them
Yeah,
boys be
you feel me?
scared, man.
And they don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about you regardless. You're gonna lose your money and you're gonna lose your people. So like, you better stay with the team.
Nick Wright had tweeted like, and people thought Jared Stidham was gonna win a quarterback battle over this guy when he was walking in, how fresh he was. Come on, now. You really like
yeah.
who really gonna win the starting quarterback job? But like
That's the
he
face
played okay.
right there, man.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
face, man.
But
like,
he got
I
a
think
little, little small chain quarterback for a quarterback like him. You know, like I said, Taysom Hill got 16 million. Cam, he got
get paid like $1
have
million.
incentives. He got to make up to $7 million.
What Cam did today though? How much he
Up
threw
to-
for?
He threw for about 155.
But he ain't have to.
He ran 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
though.
ran
I
2
seen that
touchdowns.
part.
He ran 15 times for 75 yards, 5 yards carry.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
Feel me?
That's
Like,
my job, man.
that's
That's my
Cam,
starting
you
job,
feel me?
man.
Like I don't like him running that much, but this game it was needed and he won the.
But I don't say he winning. Cam gonna win the game for you. That
Man,
was Cam is a winner.
Well, that's all. That's really all he know is to run though, because Carolina ain't never give him nothing else. Never.
Yeah.
Until Christian McCaffrey came, but he was injured most of the time with Christian McCaffrey.
By then, he had already got beat up.
Yeah, a lot. So I mean, I want
He'll
Cam to
figure it out.
succeed this week though, because I was talking to this dude at the job, and he was like, Teddy Bridgewater better than Cam.
He was hot. He was
Yeah,
hot
I
when you was
told him, I
talking
like, I
to him.
can't talk football with you no more, man.
You
Like,
say
stuff
stuff like
like
that.
that,
Can't talk
man.
about football for you. I can't
Yeah.
do it
He
because you
was
wasting
hot.
my time. You wasting
Yeah.
my time when you say stupid stuff like that. That's like somebody saying like, you know, like matter of fact, Sam Donald better than Cam Newton. No,
Huh?
like why we
Nah.
talking football for?
Yeah.
Like when
Like,
somebody
Teddy Bridgewater ain't never been better than Cam. Never. His talent level just ain't high enough. Cam
That's
on
what
a
I'm
whole
saying.
different level of talent
But-
than Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy
that's how I
can't
feel.
carry a team by himself like
Exactly.
Cam did.
Cam have did that. He was
But
like,
that's
yeah,
what I feel
Cam
about-
was good before, but now Cam ain't no good. Like, Cam been injured. If Cam
Yeah.
healthy, Teddy Bridgewater can't be better than him on his best day.
Nah.
No, not his best day. Cam gonna do more than Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater had a straight game today, but they ain't get no dub. I was
I know
texting
that,
him
right?
too.
Nah, hell no.
Speak up.
For me, I'm low.
Yeah, you had got low for a second. But anyway,
no.
going back to Cam Newton, but go back to like Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes and Mitchell Trubisky draft. Like the Chicago Bears had the opportunity to pick any one of those three, and they picked the worst one, and they had the first pick of it.
They picked the actual worst
'Cause
quarterback in the draft.
Cause his mindset, people, his bias, like it's Devin too. I'm just talking about, I mean, obviously I'm talking about both of y'all. But anyways, mindset, you see this white boy and you relate to him more. You see him as the face of your franchise. You want him to be the face of your franchise, but his talent don't say he need to be the face of your franchise. And that's why, like, them boys, the two highest paid players in the league now is Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. He still ain't got a contract. Why? Because he won't get a contract. Because he don't deserve to be a starting quarterback. Like, he got the win today, but I don't know how. Like, cause he was playing terrible. That's why I picked the Detroit defense to go against him, because I thought he was going to throw some picks, which he threw some terrible ball, but nobody wasn't catching him.
Who?
Mr. Trubisky.
Mitchell
What I'm
I
saying,
mean, he started throwing touchdowns at the end of the game. He just not the answer. He not the answer, dog. He
But
not
that's
on, he the
that-
person to take you to the championship.
that's going to be one of the worst draft picks ever, because, like,
Ever.
if Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes continue to seeing the way they going. Because, like, think about this. The three quarterbacks now is Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
Like,
them
them
the
three
best
top two
quarterback.
quarterbacks.
They're like the
In the
young ones that
AFC.
are saying
Like, no, there's no
But,
better than them.
in the
Deshaun
AFC,
Watson
though.
needs some help though, man.
He need a lot of
AB,
help.
We
Antonio
we
Brown.
seen that last year in the playoffs, man. Deshaun Watson needs some help, man.
Yeah.
Cause that man
He
was
need-
playing his ass off, but hey, you can only go as far as your team gonna take you, man.
He need Antonio Brown, and and also they need to start playing this tight end number 88. He need to play more. He's more like a Aaron Hernandez type of tight end or whatever. More like he can shift it. He's more like a big ass running back almost that can play tight end. Instead they always playing this Darren Fales guy. He a big 6'7", big black dude or whatever. But he used to be a basketball player, and I don't think he ain't a football player. Like, he ain't a natural football player. And I think they should play the 88 better than like, but Bill O'Brien. He's just a bad coach, man. Like, they don't got no weapons for Deshaun
Yeah.
Watson.
No
So they
weapons for Deshaun. They wasting Deshaun's career. Deshaun took the money. Yeah, you take the money, but they wasting his career. Like, you gotta get better talent in that play. AB would be a great receiver to have on the cheap. You're not gonna have to pay AB money right now. He want to get back into the league. I feel like he'll do right with Deshaun Watson because he gonna get the ball. Deshaun
How
Watson,
much you think you got to pay him right now? About $6 a year?
yeah, maybe that 5, maybe league minimum, maybe game by game. You paying game
I mean,
by
he's
game.
suspended for the first 8 games, so you
Yeah.
sign him now and let him be suspended. And like I said,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this man has learned.
Because they can make it to the playoffs without him. They made it last year. So once you get to week 8, week 9, you come out here and we can make some shit happen.
You can't beat the Chiefs without him though.
No,
No,
hell
You're
no.
not
cannot
gonna
beat
beat the
the
Ravens either.
No.
I was
hell
saying,
no.
but think about the next 10 years that Lamar is sending. Patrick Mahomes can already be up there with the GOATs already. You feel me?
Yeah,
Lamar
for
would
real,
get a Super
though.
Bowl right now.
Cause you gotta think about
this. Craziness.
Look, Lamar only gonna get better throwing the ball, and like I said, his legs gonna slow down at some point in time. But by that time they slow down, he gonna be because he can throw the ball already. He already good as hell. But so like he gonna even get better at reading defense and throwing the ball. So these people about to be, unless the injury, they about to be just how
It's they lead.
It used to be Ben Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady. It's about
Yeah.
to be those 3 guys in the AFC. They probably about to be these 3 going to the Super Bowl every year. Probably
Well,
for the next-
Sunshine coming up. You know, everybody trying to get Sunshine next year.
Definitely New York Jets. They want to
Think
keep
so?
his hand on the plan so they keep
Oh,
losing.
Jacksonville
take-
mad.
Whoever get the first pick, I don't care who your team is. Like, you gotta have Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, or Lamar Jackson, not the one to take Trevor Lawrence. Or like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
If
And
Kyler Murray
see,
suck it up in Arizona this year and they had the first pick, no Trevor Lawrence will be in there.
Hey,
they
What?
you got unlimited minutes now, baby. You
yeah,
got
it's unlimited minutes.
The
But yeah,
media been
when
upgraded by the host. You upgraded, big boy.
yeah, you upgraded, man. When the Clemson game started
Yeah,
yesterday, the minutes unlimited now. That's what popped up on my screen just now.
See,
ain't
that's
that
why
popping
we
on my
that,
screen?
but that's why we shut off, because like I said, it was saying it shut off. It came on our screen and said the host been upgraded. So like we got unlimited minutes. We shut off because it said we didn't have before the minutes. But go ahead by Clemson, Devin.
when the Clemson game started out yesterday, I wasn't watching it, but it was on the TV, and they was like, Trevor Lawrence is potentially the first pick next year. I'm like, ain't no potential.
Ain't no
Ain't
potential.
Unless that man break his leg or something, like it ain't no potential. He's number one right now.
Man,
He could have came out number one last year, but
He came out
he
number one out
wasn't.
of high school.
Yeah, he wasn't there yet. Like,
Yeah,
but he
he
number
couldn't come
one.
out.
I don't want to hit no
Justin-
potentially.
It's
And
kinda
Justin
like,
Fields right behind him.
Yeah, Justin Fields gonna be number 2, but I'm gonna go back to Clemson. But Michael Porter Jr., all the teams that pass on Michael Porter Jr. are dumb. Why would you pass on this guy?
Cleveland
Stupid.
Cavaliers.
Stupid.
A lot of teams pass on
I'm
him.
sure the Atlanta House did.
Stupid. Jalen Rose been talking
Get
about
outta
Michael
here.
Porter Jr. for like the last 3-4 years straight.
Who?
I saw-
Jalen Rose.
Yeah.
I saw him play in a high school game. I was just one night chilling at my mama's house, and I told people about it. And I sound like,
Yep.
cause like his fluidity, like he like 6'9" long. Remember he dunked on dude and stuff, like, and then he hit that big shot. They won today. Like I ain't
Yeah.
watching the game.
That was a
Like, they-
gangster shot he threw up, boy.
Gangster shot that
And
shot,
they
but I
said
ain't
in the
watching.
game, what, 4, he was talking like he need to get the ball more.
Yeah.
Why did they let the Nuggets gonna be good for a long time? The Nuggets got a
Yeah.
big 3.
Yeah.
The Nuggets got a big 3. Jamal
They really
Murray,
do though. They just
Michael Porter
young.
Jr. And Jokic.
And Jokic, yeah.
They're drafted the big 3 because Michael Porter
Jokic
Jr. should
moved.
never fall to number 14 in the draft. What? Michael Porter
Because
Jr. He's number 1 draft pick every year he come in the league if he ain't hurt.
Colin Murray about to score a touchdown, big boy.
He already
Yeah,
scored.
saw it.
He already
My
scored.
bad. My
You
bad. I'm gonna quit
behind,
talking
man.
about it. I'm gonna quit talking
You
about it. I'm gonna quit talking.
behind.
I'm gonna quit talking about it. Hey, lady, that was it. You had text me earlier today about Mark Andrews earlier. I ain't even look at the text message until after, but then I looked out Jack when I saw it. But anyway, but yeah, though, what we were saying, what we was talking about some high school.
Michael
jump,
Porter
right?
Jr. We're
Michael
talking
Porter
about
Porter
Michael
Jr.
That big 3 that's in the Nuggets. Like, in a way, I want the Nuggets to beat the Clippers, but I kind of want the Lakers to play the Clippers also. In a way, like either way is good, but I would have loved for the Lakers to have been playing the Clippers in LA. That'd have been so lit, right? LA teams playing each other. They ain't never
Everybody,
got to
yeah, it ain't no away game.
no away game. We
Yeah.
had every game away for the Clippers though. It's the Lakers' town, man.
So
That's
wait, so
what I'm
wait,
saying.
so
Going to the Lakers playoff game with LeBron.
who you feel like gonna win Game 7 then?
I feel like the Clippers.
I
gonna
feel
win
like
Game
for the
7.
money, the Clippers gonna win Game 7.
Yeah, I put money on the Clippers. I mean, they got Kawhi.
Kawhi, did you see that spin move in that dunk the other day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kawhi spin off
Kawhi.
the dude and just dunk in the same motion. Like, man,
Kawhi,
just
different
so good.
animal, dog. He a different animal, dog.
man.
Why
He
something
just-
different, dog. He's
His
serious.
his second hand man just you never know, man. You never
Yeah,
know.
you never know, man. But like I say,
Kawhi
with
Leonard
LeBron,
had really ascended. Cause think about it, at first, Kawhi was like a defensive player. Kawhi is just like an all-around Hall of Fame player now.
He top 5.
in my not
He's like top 3. Yeah, top 2, top 3. But
Like,
Kevin Durant ain't playing
Durant,
right now.
y'all about
He
to say
3.
Durant's still out there now.
He 3
What-
when Durant there now.
Yeah. So
But
what?
he-
Steph 4. So Steph 4.
Nah, I mean,
I get Giannis for.
yeah, I get Giannis 4.
I don't
Giannis
know,
can't
though.
carry
I like-
nobody, man.
He can't
Giannis
carry
might drop
nobody.
to like 7 or 8, man.
But I mean,
believe that, though.
Steph can't carry nobody either by himself. LeBron is the only person that
Nah,
can carry somebody by
yeah.
himself. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's
Like, it's
real.
literally LeBron. Kevin
It's,
Durant
it's,
can't do
it's
it either.
LeBron league until LeBron leaves.
Hey,
Exactly,
But
you feel me?
let me speak for a second. Like what I said.
No,
last-
nigga. Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know, nigga. No, like I was saying, like you said, let me speak for a second. How many y'all said no?
I don't know, nigga.
You was
But, like,
talking
going
about
back-
Kawhi.
But no, I'm saying last week or whatever I said, like
Oh.
LeBron, like Floyd Mayweather or whatever. I said, he take him a couple rounds. He take him to game 1 and see what you're gonna do and what he do. He gonna get you out of here. Like LeBron, like it always like that with LeBron. Like LeBron on a whole nother level, how he dissect the team. And like I say, he gonna do the same thing next season. This is LeBron's season, man. Like it's just meant to be because man, we lost Kobe, RP Gianna. Kobe. I'm a fan of the Black Mamba. Wasn't a fan of him when he played in the NBA, but I'm a fan of the Lakers right now because LeBron is LeBron's team. But anyway, like this is divine intervention.
Hold on. You wasn't a fan of Kobe?
I'm
No,
a LeBron fan.
Y'all, okay, carry on.
I'm an East fan.
I understand, man. Carry on, man.
Like,
Go
I'm
ahead.
East. But anyway, going back to that, all this
Ease
stuff,
up, nigga. TDE.
TDE. I know. Could get a TDE. Anyway, I been just if Shaq heard that, he'll love hear that stuff, but he'll laugh his ass off. But like, anyway, though, like, damn, what I was just talking about. That job we forgot.
You said it's LeBron season. Rest in peace to Kobe and
Yeah,
Gianna.
it's LeBron season or whatever. Like I say, like how Rondo came in, like everybody that's coming. We even got number Jalen Horton. Got number 5 coming in, got hitting threes. Man,
Jalen
just our
Horton,
season,
Straight out the G
and
League, man.
listen, be honest, Devin. Do you think anybody in the East can compete with the Lakers or the Clippers?
No.
I don't think. I don't think so. I don't think Boston or the Celtics have.
But I'm saying, like, we've been
Boston or Miami.
That's the same team. But we've been
Boston or the Celtics.
That's why the whole season we just been waiting for the Clippers and Lakers. We ain't care about nothing else. It don't matter who come out the East. They can't compete because both of them teams loaded now.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Both of them loaded.
I take the Nuggets. I mean, I play the Nuggets in the next round. We ain't got to take the hardest road.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, y'all play the Nuggets, then y'all might as well just go ahead and start shining y'all rings.
Hey,
I ain't gonna hate on it now, you know. Like
the Nuggets might steal 2 games, but that's where it stopped at. Man.
Yeah,
that's where
we'll
it
see
stopped.
though. But like I'm saying, it's just so. Like I say, be on the podcast, man. I procrastinated. You know, that's why I said I need to be a sports analyst, man. That's what I'm saying. When I had this time later on in the rest of the end of this year, I might start writing like columns for sports. I might start like watching sports, analyzing different way, man. Start sending it in to people because I feel like I see sports a different way.
It's this dude. You know, I'm a Celtics fan. It's this dude every night after every Celtics game. This man go live for like an hour straight. He damn near got like a sports broadcast live that he do after every Celtics game and just break that shit down. And I ain't never thought about it, but I was like, yo, that's kind of dope though.
Yeah,
it's kind of fire to be able to do that.
I know Chris Haynes from Yahoo Sports. Well, he working at Golden State Warriors. He do TNT now. He in the bubble and whatever. His name Chris Haynes. Check him out.
I know who he is.
But anyway, he started writing. He just started writing at 28 years old. He was like, man, he just started writing. He said he started sending it to people, and he said like he didn't do it for free or whatever, but like they allowed him to do it. And he had got a job with the Portland Trail Blazers. He said he sent it. He did what he was doing for about a year at this little local place or whatever. And he sent his stuff to the Portland Trail Blazers. And they offered him a job or whatever. So he got his wife to move to Portland, and he started writing for Portland. And then he got a job in Golden State, I think. He started writing for
he was in Golden State.
That's a tight story to have.
That's what I'm Hey, guess why you know that story for? Because we listen to so many podcasts. That's why we get so much information. Yeah, to understand people's journeys or whatever.
The Two Live Stews. They from South Carolina, I believe too.
Yeah,
I would love to meet the Two Live Stews.
Hell yeah.
They used to be on First Take.
Hey, all the time.
They got a radio show and stuff like that.
In Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
You just got to put in the work, man.
Got to put in the work. Do what you love to do because I would have loved to have been talking about sports, especially in my early 20s when I was super into like sport. I did was just watch sport. I could have been talking about sport, doing the same thing and just having it on the YouTube channel and building from 10 years ago. But think about where you would be right now.
So far, think about doing it as a job because that's all we used to. That's all we do is watch football. Like right now, honestly, like I say, I haven't been into sports at all since the Corona came. But seeing football come on today, it brought back the same juices I have every single year when football come back on. Like the nervousness, like around like 12:55 when like the Red Zone channel about to come on. Like the nervousness because like got fantasy football on the line. Sometimes I have bets on the line because like it's like a little pit in your stomach that makes you feel it gets you up.
Yeah, it give you life, just like doing the stock market. It give you something to live for during the week, not just
you got something to look forward to, man. Instead of just going to work and coming home.
It's such a mundane life or whatever.
Going to sleep and going back to work. That's why we try to change mindset.
Honestly, I didn't know if it was because when basketball came back, I guess the playoffs now with LeBron getting closer to the championship is getting more interesting. But like for the first round, I didn't even watch some of LeBron games because like I'm so invested into getting more knowledge for myself. But I think now like watching this football, I guess 'cause I got money on it or whatever. But like it's all this stuff is coming together. Like I feel like the system. Right this morning, I've been writing down my routines. Like I need to get my skincare up. I need to get the stock routine. Like before I make trades, before I get into a stock, I need to check off a lot of pointers. Like I studied that. I saw that. I went on that chart. I read that chart. I didn't have pointers, have check marks, benchmarks to get to before you start putting money out there. Because don't be gambling in the stock market. Be investing. And a lot of people out here gambling.
I took all my money out, man.
Like, what you mean? What you mean you took it out?
I took it out. All my calls and all my options.
You took it out of Robinhood completely?
Yeah. No. It's still in there. It's in my buying power. But like all the plays that I was working on, I was seeing too much money losing these days. I want to say I lost like what 250, 300 this past week. After a while, I was like, let me come on out of here and I can reassess, man.
That's why I said. That's why
it's so crazy. I'm gonna tell you what I lost this week. Like Devin lost like 250, 300. I'm gonna tell you what I lost and what my percentage is. This week I lost $350. My percentage is 0.75%. I lost 0.75% of my portfolio. $350. So hey, if you want to know what's in my portfolio, add it all up. You feel me?
Yeah.
But anyway, though, like it is crazy though, cause like I lost that money, but now this week, like I said, I got one play out there, XOXL, and if that kind of run up for me, I'm selling that and I'm gonna jump back in. All I'm trying to do right now is swing trade. Per se, like, I ain't really jumping to options right now because the market's so volatile. It's like quadruple richer hours, like a lot of stuff. I'm thinking about
Quadruple
long calls.
witching, ain't quadruple witching hour. This ain't
What?
red zone.
Yeah, I know that's right. That's what I'm saying. You know, just it's 7 hours of commercial free football. And, you know, they be talking about the wishing hour, the fourth quarter at like 3 o'clock. Anyway, like saying the stock market, whatever, man. Like so, like right now I'm just swing trading or whatever. But give y'all an update on what's going on in the stock market. Trying to swing trade, like that means buying a lot of shares, and then maybe in a day or so, or the same day, because I can day trade right now because I have a more than 25K in my account, and like you say, just day trade them. And like say, if I made 250 one day, sell it that day. I made 250. Now I swiped my Robinhood card today for the first time or whatever, and I swiped it. Approved, and then it sent an update to me said your Robinhood card was just swiped for this amount of money at Walmart. So that's how I do. So my first time ever swiped my Robinhood. So
hey,
like,
I gotta swipe my Robinhood card, man.
Think about the amount of money I have on my Robinhood card. Oh, I didn't quit saying that on the
Yeah.
Okay. I know, right? People,
somebody gonna rob you. Don't worry about
mute that, man.
Yeah.
Right? Cut that part out, man.
Somebody
Like,
gonna rob you.
But nah, I'm about to delete all that stuff off. But but for real though, man, like, I ain't worried about that kind of stuff because I'm just trying to get good energy. I don't have a lot of money. This ain't a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's I did work hard for this, and like I say, it would be a shame for somebody to be listening to my podcast where they're trying to scheme on me for working hard for something. Like, don't try to take something that I work hard for. You know, and I understand that's what life is. That's what people do. But like I said, only way somebody would know about this stuff if they was listening to the podcast, and with somebody to come say something to me about the money I work hard for. You a shameful person. You a low down, dirty shit.
You trying to make it feel bad.
Hey, I know.
Dirty bastard.
Trying to make her feel bad to take something
you
from
a
me.
shameful person.
Hey, y'all want to get into Joe Budden and Charlamagne or do the Navy Black right now? And then
Let's get into Joe Budden and Charlamagne first, then we do know.
Them boys still at it, man.
Them boys still at it, man. Shout out to Charlamagne, South Carolina representing, got the Black Effect, got 18 Black podcasts.
Shout out to you, Charlamagne.
He said he doing a partnership with iHeartMedia.
We're going to get on the Black Effect.
I mean, Charlamagne could really kind of be the Navy Black person of the week.
Yeah, I shout out to Charlamagne because we gave Joe Budden Charlamagne. I mean, the Navy Black last week for dissing Charlamagne. Now we give it Charlamagne, but now we gonna give it Charlamagne. But let's go ahead, big boy. Let's talk about.
He got the Black Effect, which I mean, I love that because you put all Black podcasts together and you can feed off each other, and that's how CBS shows do. One show that's big will promote the next show that'll promote the next show. Like Big Brother promotes a lot of CBS shows, just like when Monday Night Football come on or Sunday Night Football come on NBC. You will see they promoting their highest show on the football game because football get the most rating. And that's how you partner with everything to keep everything building on each other.
That's why Super Bowl ads are so pricey because it's perfect time, location, because you know a lot of eyeballs on it. And branding is everything. But like,
it's a great thing for Charlamagne to be having that. You know, that'd be, I understand exactly what Joe Budden's saying and what he means. And I'm very much on Joe Budden's side when talking about ownership. But Charlamagne is a 50% owner, and that he's doing partnership, which is just as good. You feel me? Because when you have a big company, you give out shares anyway when you publicly trade it. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, you give out a piece of your company.
You listen to the Joe Budden podcast Saturday?
No, I ain't listen to it yet.
Basically, what Joe was saying is like the only reason he.
You talking about Charlamagne?
Yeah, that's why I said they were still going at it. He probably spent like an hour on Charlamagne.
Damn, I was gonna listen to it from Saturday too, just because I heard it Saturday.
But basically what he was saying was the only thing that's pissing him off about it is that he was like, for anybody that watch X-Men, it's the difference between Dr. X, Charles Xavier, and Magneto. Yeah, he was like, what Charlamagne doing is he trying to work with the humans to try to get a solution. Basically being, you know, Dr. Charles Xavier and Joe Budden looking at it like, fuck these people, you know, because basically he want to be whatever corporation it is, he want to be his own corporation.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You want
Charlemagne want to work through corporations to try to become an owner, and Joe Budden just want to go out there and do it on his own.
Yeah.
So he was like, he ain't gonna really beef with him because he ain't got no problem with him. He just don't like when people try to make Joe Budden look crazy, but people be looking at Charlemagne like praising him and shit.
Exactly. I understand.
It's just two different roads. They trying to get to the same destination, but
yeah, two different paths though.
yeah, but the way Joe Budden said when he talk, he be screaming, he be yelling, he be saying the right thing, but people just look at him like he crazy.
Yep.
It's this approach. Like I say, you just screaming and yelling and stuff, and nobody ain't heard nothing, man. Cause they ain't heard nothing but Joe Budden hollering. Ain't Joe Budden on there doing nothing but hollering. But what he's talking about is some real stuff. But like
he been giving a lot of game lately. A lot of game.
Like, a whole lot. That's how they used to look at Dame Dash too, though.
Yeah, exactly. Just how they exactly the same roles, really. Same shit. It's like, but Charlemagne per se to Jay-Z, Dame Dash per se to Joe Budden per se in this situation. Yeah. But Charlemagne like was saying some real stuff too. Like it's people that make stuff happen, and I say, well, I say this, but he said a different way. People that make stuff happen, and people that complain about why it didn't happen. And like Charlemagne, he don't really he make it happen. And like even on his podcast, I listen to Bread. It's like everybody knows like he up on his contract. So like I want Charlemagne back, so they gonna give him whatever he want really, cause like he does bring so much value to the iHeart Radio and the Breakfast Club 105.1, so much more value than what they bring to him, cause he really could go on another radio show team and really boom that team up too. Hell, him and Lil Duval can do their own radio podcast and like take everybody to network. I mean, take everybody on shit. Because like, it's just all about who people want to hear and who people vibe with. Like, you know, and Charlemagne, the person on the Breakfast Club and the person at the station that everybody want a piece of.
Because he the best. When you the best, you have leverage. Like Joe Rogan, the best podcaster. Well, he got the biggest podcast that made the most money. And he the biggest podcast as far as Forbes list money. He got a lot of leverage. He can go to Spotify and still keep some of his stuff because, hey, I'm the biggest. I don't need to come to Spotify to have all this. I'm really giving y'all more than what y'all giving me because I'm still the best regardless if I'm here or not. Like, y'all don't put me to the next level. I am the next level. I bring y'all to another level. Kind of how Joe Budden was saying what he did to Spotify also. He brought a lot of eyes to Spotify that was never there. And like he said, y'all talking about paying people for a song that's 3 minutes. I'm having people on this app for 3 hours. That should account for a little bit more, right?
And I think the part that he felt most disrespected about with Spotify was they wanted a piece of everything. So like you know how Maul do the tough crowd merch and shit. Like that's big in LA, I believe. And then
I never heard that bullshit. I don't fuck with
And then Rory, a manager for music or whatnot. Like Spotify wanted the podcast, they wanted all Joe pull-ups, they wanted Rory, they wanted a percentage off of Rory music, they wanted a percentage off of Maul clothes, and Joe Budden was like, well, I'm gonna give y'all all that if I brought y'all this already. Like y'all asking me y'all trying to bleed me dry when I'm the one that made y'all hotter than what y'all ever been up until Joe Rogan came.
Don't say they trying to 360. They trying to 360 him. They trying to little boy him. Really, like I said, y'all grown man Joe Rogan, because he deserves some grown man respect. But Joe Budden deserves grown man respect too, because his podcast was only the number one podcast. Like he did pay the way for a podcast, like going to one streaming service and like just going that direct to consumer instead of like going from Apple, from Spotify to SoundCloud. All his jobs straight on Spotify. So like everybody has to go there. Like he was like Joe Budden was saying, he want to see how it feels to see all his one number go to the same place. Like I say, but they wouldn't give her the numbers though. And like think about that, they would get millions of views a week, like 2 shows now. But think that's like $500,000 episode.
That's
like,
crazy numbers.
You got to think about that. Like that means you got people sitting there. Cause when I listen to a podcast, most of the time I get to the Joe Budden podcast, I listen to them podcasts until I get to sleepers. So that keep me there for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Listen to people just conversate, because it's like, I guess it's giving me something that I want from them, because that's why I listen to it, because people don't listen to it every week. He don't listen to it when something popping, because they don't give him what it give me. Like I said, you be listening to it the same way. And then I want to say everybody find a different way the podcast to listen to. But like, Joe Budden give me value. I think he be dropping some gems.
He dropped gems now. The episode I listened to, he really dropped gems. I just would listen to it so early. Like I was on podcasts so early. I was showing Whitney the other day. I had ordered to Think Like a Rich Dad Poor Dad and Think and Grow Rich, a Black Choice by Dennis Kimbrough, May 29th, 2013. That's how long we been on this, trying to be financially free and trying to like do other stuff. You feel me? And that's why we tell people this ain't an overnight thing that we on. I've been learning this stuff for years. It been almost a decade. It been over 7
Almost,
years.
almost a
7 years.
decade. Though.
Think about it, when I bought that book because I was already into it a little bit. I wanted to get more knowledge on it because think about it. I've been doing this for a long time, and people don't understand. Like they think you just learn it overnight. No, this is a long journey. I'm just actually bearing some fruits from the tree now. You feel me?
Like when we saw that Jay Morrison video, we thought he like, wait, we could do that. Like he make it seem so easy. Like, okay, say if I buy a duplex, I stay in one side and then rent out the other side, and like say the mortgage $1,200 and I make them pay $800. I mean, I ain't got to pay $400. That's how it's supposed to be.
I'm saving mostly. If you got to pay $800 to $1,000 in rent, if you only got to pay $400, that means you saving $400 to $600 a month. That's a pay raise. You feel me? That's pretty much a pay raise. You saving that money every week. Every month. That's a $600 pay raise you gave yourself.
And that's more money that you could take and put into whatever other endeavors that you want to put your hands
on. Exactly. And people don't understand it. That's why the course coming out soon. Like all I need to do is just record it and get a logo. Cause I try to get a dude to give me a logo. He just ain't doing the right thing. He want to hit what type of logo I like to get. You feel me? Something that's gonna like make people like it and attract their eyes. Cause I know the course what I'm giving out gonna be very knowledgeable. I did it. You feel me? So I can tell you how the house hack, and that's gonna be the best thing you could do as your first home purchase. You feel me? House hacking, getting 3.5% down loan, that ain't hard to pay. If you get $100,000 house, that's $3,500. That ain't hard.
Like a lot of people don't understand the logo important. If you see an Apple, you know what that's Apple. You see a Jordan logo, you know, okay, that's Jordan. Like different logos make people come to it. Yeah, like I could put up the same shoe. One of them have no logo and one of them have Nike. Same exact shoe. You going to that Nike.
You going to Nike. Like I'll listen to this podcast.
Somebody name brand
with kids or whatever. Like kids can see Burger King, they can see KFC, they can see Wendy's. But something about when kids see that McDonald's arts, they want Mickey D. They want the chicken.
They want that Mickey D's, man.
They
want that Mickey D. I want chicken nugget. Let me get a Happy Meal, please.
Going to kids. You know, we're on Zoom edition right now. You know, the kids just starting up school or whatever, and so they're doing virtual meetings or whatever. And Chantal was telling me about some kid in class. She was sitting in kid in class with her. I'll tell a bit with this story. So the teacher was asking them to tell like she was trying to teach them about nonfiction or whatever. So she was telling everybody to give her a nonfiction story. So the kids was going around telling about nonfiction story. And one little boy came on the stand. He said, like, well, my nonfiction story is that I can like jump in the earth, swim into the middle part where it's hot and swim through there and then go come out through the other side of the earth and stuff. She's like, well, I don't really think that's nonfiction or whatever. He's like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's trying to explain how it's nonfiction. And she's like, oh, okay. She just let it go by or whatever. And she just kept it moving because like he just want to argue with her. Whatever.
Yeah, he wanted them.
On Zoom. Yeah, on Zoom, whatever. What you gonna say? Like you can't even touch him. You can't even. So you just gotta mute him and keep it moving. That's what she do. She just mute. If the kid keep talking, she just mute him and keep it moving like they ain't even there. But anyway, so another kid raised his hand or whatever. Like, well, Miss So and So or whatever. I just googled it and like he really can do that. So you was wrong and he was right. Like,
what?
These like, kids gangster, man.
Like, but I'm saying, where are you Googling this at? Where do you get your information from? Cause it's no way that you can swim through the earth and then go through the fire or whatever and then come out the other side. There's no way you can do that. But
no way.
How the fuck you gonna swim through the earth for one?
Yeah, how you gonna get there?
For two, you're not making it through the core, dog. You're not making it through that, man. It's hot down there.
You're not even getting close to the core. You're
not
even like you can dig forever. You want to get to the core probably. Like it just was so funny to me because like how this virtual learning thing going right now.
Like how deep is the earth? You know, how long can you make a stick to go to the middle of the earth so it touch the middle? You know,
that one thing.
How far you got to dig?
I always wonder about the bridges or whatever. Like how deep do these bridges are? How deep are they? Because like, they had to touch the earth, ain't it?
They got to touch any bridge. It got to touch the bottom.
Yeah, it got to touch the bottom. In the bridge, nigga, what are you talking about?
You talking about the posts that hold the bridge up.
Yeah, I looked up how they do that, John. They like kind of like push out the water and they push the thing down in it. Like it's a whole situation they gotta do to have it. Like how they make bridges in water. It's a whole thing they gotta do. I looked it up one day because it's crazy to think about it. You feel me? Like y'all say it's in the bottom, no, it's in the ground. You feel me? It gotta be in the ground in cement. You feel me? Because like it wouldn't say that if the ground keep eroding with the water that you did.
So it's in the ground and it come out and go up.
No, it's some kind of way they push the water out and push the bridge in and cement it in. You gotta like look up the process on Google because I had looked it up one day because I was just thinking about like how did they do bridges?
Like,
how they
yeah,
put it down in the water. You feel
it's
me?
like that shit got to go all the way to the
I was
bottom.
like,
Yeah,
dude,
I-
I was like, do they pump out the water first? But no, it's like a whole like process they do to push the water out. Where they put the post in, and to put the post in, it's a whole process. People, if you get to this part, just listen. I mean, look it up. You feel me? Because I can't really explain it
Yeah,
like I
'cause
want to.
that sounds like some
But-
strange shit.
But that's how I
It's
look at the
strange.
stuff. Like that's how I look at the stuff on a plantation. Where like, how did these people from back in these days make this stuff? Cause like, I'm gonna try to couple pieces of a video and just show y'all how it is, right? How I was riding to this place. Cause like when you see it, it's just like a plantation. Like it's trees over top of the road, and like you ride down the dirt road. And like
I already
it's
know
going to-
exactly what you
going to
mean.
the
Because
big
them
house.
always look like movie scenes to me. Like when the trees over the road. Because if you ride through Batesburg, that little road, when you coming from like Sand Hill way and you take that fork, the way your Mally used to stay at, it kind of look like that old. Cause all the trees like covering the road. And
They
like,
start covering it up. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? It's like a whole
Yeah.
scene. It's like you going to the old Western.
It looked
Red
like
Dead
damn. I don't
Redemption.
know if y'all seen that movie Skeleton Key. It looked kind of like that.
That movie so goddamn scary.
Dog.
Kid, what? I mean, when you young.
When I was a kid, boy, hey, I watched that shit one time and was like, I'd never watch that
Oh,
again.
it give me the goosebumps even thinking about it. Not cause at the end how they like it was like the old black people or something like that.
Yeah, when they started talking that language or whatnot, it was like they were spirits and they jumped out of the black people body, and then once the black people kill the white people, they just jump back in their body and get to talking again. Like, nah, I'm cool.
You gotta be
cool.
scared. I'm in the house by myself, man.
what movie y'all talking about?
The
Skeleton Key.
I don't remember that movie. No,
But the only reason I was saying it because it looked like that, like the trees be covering over a dirt road, and it just looked like some slave type shit.
Old scary slave movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's get to the Navy Black.
But this week we giving the Navy Black person. I might put the effects in there. Pa 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 pa. The Navy Black person. We giving that to Naomi Osaka. She have black hair, Japanese, but we talking about the black side this time. It is
Naomi.
Navy Black person of the week. She won her second U.S. Open tennis championship in the last 3 years. Great woman. She been dominating. She was talking about racial justice, Black Lives Matter. Last week, I believe she dropped out of the tournament because she was just like, you know, when like who got shot up there in Wisconsin, right? What the dude named Jacob Blake?
Jacob, yeah.
When
Jacob
the
Blake.
basketball team had stopped playing, all the sports had stopped that day. She had stopped playing. She had just let herself. I guess she lost in the match she was doing because
Little
she
forfeit.
a little forfeit or whatever. She a quitter, but
But and she also been wearing a face mask. All these people that been slain by race soldiers or whatever. So that's been giving notice to them, and like probably, I know their families probably appreciating everything.
yeah.
And then she also won the U.S. Open. Like she's also a champion, and there's nothing wrong with being a champion. There's nothing wrong
Always
with being the
good to be a
number one
champion.
uno. Right, so she doing it from all different sides. She
And
represents.
she young, man. She young.
Very young.
How old is she?
I'm finna ask you that. How old she is? Cause you said she young.
Gotta
I know.
be,
The
she
other
gotta be
black
like
girl.
21, 22,
Yeah.
somewhere up in there.
Coco Golf young. That's young. She about 15, 16. She from the A, I believe. Naomi from Jamaica. I mean Japan.
Naomi, she's 22 years old right now.
Yeah,
Born in
22.
1997.
Dang.
That's crazy.
5'11".
Oh, she tall. She tall.
She's long out here, boy.
Ain't it?
Yeah.
She about my height. I'm about 6 foot.
I don't know, dog.
I
don't know,
You
dog.
about 6 foot now. You
He
about
5
6
foot.
foot.
About 5'10".
He 5'9" and a half.
You crazy, boy.
Yeah, you about 5'10".
I'm all up 5'11", 5'6".
5'10", 145.
I know I'm all 5'11" and 5'6" of an inch. Definitely. No doubt.
So you got 5'16".
It is free.
When last
5'11"
time you went to the doctor and got measured, man?
last week.
For what?
That boy live.
Huh?
I know he lied.
I went to go get some Viagra because I be going hard. Shit.
Yeah, but
That
shout
boy-
out to Naomi, man.
Yeah, shout out
3-star.
Naomi, man.
It's a feat, man.
Huh?
She working,
3
man.
3-star QN. But yeah, shout out to Naomi Osaka.
He a quit nutter. He
Shout out.
loved her, but he didn't. Then I got her in the kitchen, bitch. Watch them fucking dishes gon' suck my dick.
What's wrong with this man, dog?
Get finished.
Put
I
in
just-
work.
I know.
Yeah, that-
You don't remember
hey.
that song that Dollar song, Be Your Brother had made.
Yeah,
You remember the
man.
T-Pain app?
Y'all made it.
Yeah, we had made a song.
If you and Swag made it, it was trash.
You know that. Okay, hey, if I want no to make that hook, it wasn't gonna be nothing, boy. Cause you know I
Hey,
make
so
white
did
hook.
y'all see Florida State play yesterday?
Man, Florida, man.
Them boys is, I ain't gonna lie though, the defense look a little bit better, just a little bit. But the
I
offense,
watched. They
same
lost to
old
Georgia Tech.
offense.
Hey,
Same
James
old offense, man.
Blackman, one of the
Is-
worst Florida State quarterbacks of all time.
Of all
Why?
time.
Yeah,
James Blackman has
Of all
brought
time.
L's to Florida State more than any other quarterback has ever brought L's to Florida State. Like, what is going on?
This man was up 10-0. He was
But
up
listen,
10-0.
At halftime.
I
We
left.
all Florida State fans, by the way.
I left the
Up 10 to
game.
nothing.
I went in the room, started moving around. I come back out the room maybe 30 minutes later. He done lost 16-13. High in the air. High in the air,
How the hell, dog?
How? Trash. man.
like, who does James Blackman know? Because it's literally ridiculous. This man literally is still a starting quarterback at the FSU because he wasn't even talented enough to be a quarterback when he got on campus. He was a 3-star. He just was a fill-in quarterback that, you know, was from Florida, so they gave him a scholarship because they had one to offer. But why as a Florida State team, we had like three straight first-round draft picks, and then go from that to what we got now. We gotta have somebody, but like, why is Clemson getting out the best quarterback? Man, we used to be the best.
Man,
team in the
Clemson getting
ACC.
back to bite, boy. God dang.
Ain't no telling. They
Man?
backup quarterback came out last night, ain't it?
Who? They backup
Whoever they
quarterback came out. Hey,
He came and
that,
played. You know what I'm saying? He came and played. He played last night, didn't
Oh, duh, he can't. He
he?
played.
Yeah,
last
that's what
night.
I'm
You knew
saying.
that?
They getting quarterbacks just out of nowhere. It's like
Hey,
they picking quarterbacks off a tree.
Like the what did that Hawaiian dude named DJ or something like that? Did he
Yeah,
play?
I think so. Yeah.
Y'all know the Chase Bryce. He at Duke. He started at Duke now.
Come on,
He was the
man.
backup at Clemson.
Come on, man.
He started Duke now though.
Yeah, he
at
started
Duke now.
Duke.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
at
he
Duke
had
now.
Duke. Yeah, he started.
Then
They
we
got
gotta
beat
do
by
something.
Notre Dame, I believe.
Notre Dame finessed the game, boy. They went to the ACC this year.
Hey, we played.
We playing this year,
That's what
dog.
we were talking about. Also, the Big Ten voted earlier was like, yeah, we're gonna cancel the season. They saw everybody else playing. They're like, yeah, we're gonna revote.
Now we want to
You know they-
revote. Yeah.
We playing.
Yeah.
We not about to watch everybody else play. We don't play, man. Hey,
Notre Dame was
kids
like, oh,
wanna
y'all
play?
ain't playing?
we playing.
I'm going to the ACC. I'm playing.
We playing.
Hey, we playing because they usually play a lot of teams from the Big Ten. This year, hey, y'all don't want to play? We independent. We go
playing.
wherever they're playing it because we want to play some ball this year. We gotta make this money.
I ain't gonna watch no more Florida State games this year.
Nah, I'm
though.
good.
It's over. It's
I'm
over.
It wasn't a wasted season. Like, we'll see how next year when y'all get back good.
This like the third wasted season in a row,
Just
dog.
trashing Bobby Bowden on legacy.
Legacy.
Dog. You feel me? Like Bobby Bowden had the team going, man.
Jimbo new in the league.
Hmm?
Jimbo
It
new
was-
in the league.
Yeah,
It was his fault too, though.
yeah. Jimbo sells up like that. They try
Yeah.
to blame it on the black guy.
Nah,
He
it was
was talented.
Jimbo, man.
It was
It was
Jimbo's
Jimbo.
fault. Y'all know Coach Bartnight had died.
Yeah. I seen it on Twitter probably like 3 days ago.
Oh shit, I ain't even know it, dog. RP
he
Coach
was
Bartnight.
dead.
He coached us. He ain't never coached you, did he? He coached us.
He was out there. On and off and on.
Okay, yeah.
He got two classic lines. He doesn't say that I'm always remember. First one he was talking about DJ Moore, the
I
wide
ain't saying he
receiver,
God.
but he damn near.
He damn. Yeah.
And he had this one line that I hate to this day, but I do really respect it, and it is a needed quality that you need when you trying to build anything up.
Build a
He
team.
used to always tell us, like when he come through talk to everybody while we in stretching line. He used to always tell me while I was a 10th grader, keep the sideline jack. I swear.
That's it.
You know where you gonna be at.
That's your
You
spot.
know where you gonna be at. You gonna be on the sideline, nigga.
That's your
Keep
job.
it jack. Your part of the game is to keep the sideline jack. I ain't telling you go no touchdown. No catch, no
Nah.
passes.
We don't need you now. We need you. We need you
Sideline.
to keep the
We
sideline
need you to keep the
jack.
sideline up. Hey man, get that shit out of my face, man. Fuck the sideline, man. I want to be playing.
Skirt like that. Held the sideline.
Man,
But anyway,
man.
though,
He
but yeah,
also
he-
had told me one time in practice, though, I had made a great throw. Like, I remember when I made the throw, I was like, damn, in my head, I was good. But he was like, who made that throw? And I was like, I was playing quarterback or whatever. I was like, that was me because I was on the scout team and shit, 10th grade. He was like, hey, whoever made that throw, they going to be good. And what I did, broke all the
he
records in
said-
Batesburg.
he
Broke
said
all
that
the
for real?
records. Huh?
He ain't
said
say
that
it
for
for real. Nah, he made that
dead
story up.
No, he said that dead up. He was like, hey, you threw that, you going to be good. Cause like I remember that throw, it was like a strike, dog. It was like sometimes you like had like a throw that like you
It shock you.
Everything.
yeah, it
everything
come off
perfect.
your hand so good. It was like a rocket. It like ran past everybody, and somebody had caught it because it like hit so hard in the chest they had no choice but to catch it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know when you're on scout team, you're gonna get first defense. So mostly you just out there to get killed.
You just out there to get beat up.
Yeah,
huh?
you just, I mean, I'm a quarterback, so I couldn't get tackled, but shit, it ain't like I'm just completely passing these side receivers on throw it to, you know?
I
Yeah.
know, yeah. Hey,
I
you
put
get
him on it.
intercepted. You get intercepted, and you get a lot of back downs and a lot of drop passes.
God, you get people out running the right route. I love
Yeah.
when we used to do scout team when we had throwing teams. They're like, yeah, this is my time to shine. Now let me show what I'm about. Cause you can't really show nothing running the wing T. Come on, do
Nah.
like that.
Nah.
You got to hand the thing out there, but
Yeah. But let's tell what we doing this week. This what I'm gonna do.
One more
week.
thing. One more thing. I want to tell y'all about connections or whatever. What you need in life, man. Like I said, you can know a lot of stuff, but it's mostly about who you know. Because there's a quarterback, 5-star quarterback that's coming to USC next year or whatever. He played on a team in Georgia or whatever. And like his favorite player all the time, his favorite player was Connor Shaw or whatever. Why? Because Connor Shaw's dad coached the team, the same hometown team he from. Connor Shaw's dad coach Connor Shaw. And now his little brother, Connor Shaw, older brother, coaches that same team. And now that guy that's the 5-star quarterback, he get coached by Connor Shaw's brother. And also Connor, he weighed number 14 because his idol is Connor Shaw. And also USC's offensive coordinator used to be his like quarterback's coach. Used to be the little 5-star quarterback. His little quarterback coach also seen. You know, like how like you have quarterback coaches or whatever.
Like training,
So, like,
a quarterback coach that's training him.
He basically his connections are preordained him to be destined to go to South Carolina Gamecocks. Like he literally had nowhere else to commit to. Where else would he commit to when all those connections that he already had in his life? Where else would he go? Nowhere.
Yeah, it's crazy though. You gotta have
Connections is important though. Yeah.
Your net worth is your net worth.
That one saying is all about us. Like what we doing with this podcast. Like I said, we were saying some guy was telling him that all we need is somebody to hear what we got going on and see how I was driving, how much hard work we put into this. And that's all we need is somebody that got more influence than us, which is a lot of people because we at the bottom because we don't really know nobody from the small ass town. But we had somebody to give us a little booster. That's what I'm saying. Partnership.
Kind of like Charlamagne was saying with iHeartMedia.
Partnerships. You get somebody to brand you, and like I said, we was on that scene. People will give us respect just because the scene, the people we're around. You get respect off that. That's what I'm saying. We listen to Nicki Minaj and Drake. Why? Because they're with Lil Wayne. He was the hottest rapper. So if he bigging these two up to see the next two, then we gonna listen to them. And then they was fire. Then they was bringing good content, and that's why it works. Like I say, we gotta bring the sauce. But we just gotta get somebody to give us the pot. Because when we mix all up together, we know we gonna take it to a different level. But we just gotta get somebody to give us that shot.
But like
That's real.
That is real though. Well, I might well say what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do this week? Just try to find a way to make this money, get the logo made, get the course recorded, and get ready to be off next weekend. Then I'm about to have my vacation coming. And I'm gonna have my stuff starting. So on my vacation, I'm taking the B and C steps instead of A steps. Get it.
Go ahead, Devin.
Cool. This week, I gotta speaking of connections, I gotta call this dude that do the printout for the shirts or whatnot, so we can see if we can start fast tracking our shirts, man. Cause no disrespect to the people that's doing our shirts, but it's a long road, you understand? And I need them to try to see if I can get me some shirts going too. So the shirts I got back from my sister, I told y'all that, ain't it? The ones my sister made for me.
Yeah,
I got them back. I was gonna wear one this week, but I didn't know we was gonna be Zoom. But hey, here it is. So yeah, I'm gonna connect with dude
next week.
I'm gonna connect with dude about seeing how his print work out, cause I know he'll do me a prototype just to show me what the quality is and all that. I'm gonna connect with him on that, and then other than that, like I said, I took all my money out the market. It's a little too shaky for me right now, but I'm gonna keep watching it and keep studying. What's up, Bit?
Shit, I just got a question for everybody.
What's that?
Do you want to buy a brand new car and sit in the parking lot for 40 hours a week?
No, I'm cool.
I know I don't, so I'm gonna continue to drive my 2004 Mustang until I don't have to go sit in that job for 40 hours a week. So, or unless my shit just shut down on me, but let's hope that shit don't happen. But like,
y'all seen that clip on I think it was on Twitter when Jeff Bezos was worth like $10 billion and he was driving like a 1997 Honda Accord.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, I mean, like, it ain't about what you driving. It's about what you got. Like,
I was
I'm
talking
good.
about that with Whitney earlier today when I was washing my car. I was like, I'm a dude that don't care about a car at all. Like, I barely wash my car because I don't care. My car is just something that takes me A to B.
I just
don't
need to
care.
get there,
Like,
dog. I
just
need to get there, and I need to
Right.
get back, dog.
Because like you said, once I'm able, tonight I had to go to a job and had to sit in the parking lot, have my car sit in the parking lot for 40, 50 hours a week. Then I will get a car that I can drive around. And that's how I feel the same way about a house. I get a huge house that's going to be my house when I ain't got to go to work and be somewhere from my house 50 hours a week. You did?
Yeah, because you ain't gonna get to enjoy it how you would. But go
Exactly.
ahead and finish, bitch.
No, I was saying, like, so basically what I'm doing this week is just trying to figure out a way to, continue to build into the stock market game, build into, like, all the other things we got going on, build this podcast. Like I said, we got to get these T-shirts out. We got to get all this stuff popping. I just continue to work hard. Like, continue to put the systems I've been putting down in, because I feel like I'm in a system where my stuff is working. And I do feel like things like out of my head are coming to fruition. So keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going hard. It's working.
It
No
is.
shit, keep working.
It is fire to start seeing the fruits of your labor, boy. If that don't motivate you, then I don't know what will, man.
Exactly, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because it just make you want to work. I'm talking about I wake up so early now. I wake up like fully woke, like at early times in the morning. Like I need to get up and get something accomplished. Like I have a routine. Like I said, I get up, and just get the stuff and get stuff accomplished. Like I said, I literally don't watch the whole class before 9 o'clock got here this morning. People probably hadn't even got out of their bed yet,
Yeah.
So like, I just like that made me feel good about what I got going on because I'm working hard. So you better like I say, catch up. Cause I ain't slowing down.
I give y'all social media.
Hey, follow me at Y20 because man, like we're gonna have to talk about this streaming services and stuff, man. Cause I can't even watch football right now because you just left my screen says too many people was watching, too many people watching it, man. I think Brad must be on that thing or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what I'm saying, man. Brad might have to go, man. You might have to go, Brad, because hey, I can't even watch. It's off. I can't see nothing. But anyway, follow me at Y20 because letter Y twin BECUZ. Instagram, Twitter. We try to tweet more, but hey, I've been giving my tweets to Nate Black plays lately, by the way. So shit,
y'all seen I started sending them tweets off this week, man.
We saw it Monday. But like
Monday, Tuesday,
we saw
and
Monday,
Tuesday, and I dropped one Friday.
Definitely on our off day, we gotta be like on there full time, full ground on the off day.
I dropped a little clip yesterday.
Yeah.
It ain't do nothing, but I dropped it.
That don't matter. They don't matter what it do. It just matters.
Yeah, you just got to be seen. Yeah. Go ahead.
You matter there. But like I say, that just follow me, man. Just follow Navy Black. Well, go ahead, Devin.
Twitter, you can follow me at Devin Don't Care _IG _OTG and Snap OTG _93, man. What's up, big boy?
You can follow Big Boy the Boss, the Money Quarterback at the Money QB on Twitter, at the Money Quarterback on YouTube. Changed my name, you did. I ain't put out no new videos, but videos will be coming soon with his financial knowledge. You did. You can follow the Navy Black page at Navy Black Pod on Twitter, Instagram, on Facebook, Navy Black. We gotta do more working on Facebook. With all social media, we need more work. We need a whole rollout. You feel me? Cause we gotta build a brand. You did?
Yeah, for real though.
But like all the time and every week, the Navy Black podcast always going hard via app. It's late because we're on Zoom. You did. This is the Navy Black podcast, and we'll see y'all. Yeah, we get it, and we